many people, getting from one place to another means driving a car. The history of the Great Britain is in part a history of changes in transportation. In this video, we will discover the history of motoring in West Midlands. One of the significant contributions comes from a car factory based in Longbridge. Incepting in 1905, Longbridge was the heart of a vibrant community. Throughout its history, it has proudly welcomed visitors through its gates to see what went on inside. On 8th of April 2005, the sudden closure of the Rover Longbridge factory, which had dominated the working and social life of the area for nearly 100 years, was a shattering blow for the local community.
For my friends, quite devastating because obviously they, although the Times, the writing was on the wall for quite some time in the run-up to it, and it had been in the press an awful lot. Nobody thinks that it'll ever happen, but it obviously had a major effect on the areas.
Now, job centres around Longbridge are opening today to help deal with the thousands of MG Rover workers being made redundant.
The ensuing devastation for the workforce and their families is something that will always stay with the community and its history. Here we welcome you as we take a look at the history of motoring and enterprise in West Midlands.
Because I left school after sixth form and I wanted to go on to art college, only my results didn't quite turn out right. So my mum got me a job down at the at what was called the Labour Exchange then, dealing with when Rover, or British Leyland as it was then, went on strike, and dealing with all the strike issues got me to know somebody at Longbridge, and eventually it led to a job.
Longbridge works are located about 7 miles from Birmingham on the main Bristol Road. The motoring industry in the West Midlands has a lot to owe to a particular individual, Herbert Austin. After his visits to Australia and noticing the importance of motoring within society, he decided to bring this to the West Midlands. In 1905, he opened the Longbridge car factory, which in turn provided a livelihood for the thousands of families in the West Midlands.
Because Longbridge was primarily metros and minis. There were Itals built there for a period of time, Rovers at various stages.
Longbridge designed and produced cars, many of which have become household names, which included Austin 7, A30 and A35 the Mini, the Maxi, 1100, Maestro and Metro. By the advent of war in 1914, the Austin Motor Company was turning out almost 1,000 cars a year. However, Herbert Austin wants to make sure his endeavours during the war helped the nation. The motoring industry also brought many immediate benefits to the West Midlands, as well as long-term opportunities in the form of apprenticeships. Herbert Austin in particular created several initiatives in order to train the youth of the day for the future. Nowadays, the motoring industry in the West Midlands is becoming stronger thanks to the Land Rover Jaguar plant based in Solihull, West Bromwich and Wolverhampton.